Greetings all, Fanny here for Aquarius's weekly message. Aquarius, the first card that came out for you is the Eight of Wands. And even how this card flew out, I literally heard, I'm done with that shit. So the Eight of Wands in reverse, you're really releasing yourself from a very heavy burden. Like people putting their work onto you and just expecting you to continue to do it. Or you accepting a lot more work onto yourself than you can really handle at one time. Even if it's like passion projects, like you have a cosplay that you're making while also writing this story and working on this painting over here. That's a lot going on, and I understand I've got very similar things going on myself, part of me. But there's a lot of stress that goes along with a lot of active projects because you have your everyday life that goes along with them. And the gravity of everything that you want to do, coupled with the stress of how little time you have in the day, that can become very taxing. Trust me, this and the War of Gravity. The War of Gravity and the War of Time are like, fuck both of those guys. I am done with them. But I digress. Time management might be something that you struggle with or you want to make more of a priority. I have found that doing a weekly meeting with someone else, for example, I do a meeting with my mom every Sunday to kind of see like where are we going this week with our goals and our dreams, trying to make sure that we accomplish everything that we want to accomplish while not overwhelming ourselves and tackling our responsibilities. I feel like there's a lot that goes on inside your head, Aquarius, that it can be very distracting to get out the thought that you want to get out, because it's going to take like 4 different turns and a pit stop before it gets to the destination. And I really feel like having a list or journaling can be very helpful for you. And find your own way to do that works. Maybe writing out a list doesn't work for you. Maybe journaling and brain dumping doesn't work, but you need to find some other way to do something, like a video log or a recorder, like you just speak when you are starting to get stressed and everything's going on in your head, and you like keep a video recorder on you, or more likely your phone, and you open up your video recording app and you keep like an audio diary or an audio journal. The point is, everything that's going on in here needs an escape somewhere so that you can give it time and attention that it needs. Or if it just needs to get out, then it can get out. The Two of Shields, you're being asked to bring balance into your life because this new beginning cannot settle itself in this current reality. So you're being asked to bring some sense of equilibrium back into your life. Now, this doesn't mean you have to stop those passion projects. Prioritizing and giving them a different time. So like, one thing that I do is color code my notes, and so like a lot of the creative stuff is blocked out in orange. So when I want to do that, or I have the energy to do that, I can look at my list and go like, okay, my website needs a little bit of work. I'll go on and I'll figure out how to do that drop down menu. I got like 45 minutes. I can do that. And that's just something that I've found that's helped me. You have to find the way your own brain works and work with it and not against it. Not loading it up with medication. And I'm aware there are some instances where medication is absolutely necessary because it is too chaotic or it is too much, but I do not feel it should be used as much as it is. I feel it is overused and overpushed, and one of the reasons I personally had to leave the medical field. That was fucking interesting. You have the Hermit card that came out for you, but it literally landed upright and then turned in the reverse. So like, you're coming out of this isolation. You're coming out of the stress. It might be a depression because of the weight of the world becoming too much and you needing to shift your focus. And now that you have shifted your focus with the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, bringing some more equilibrium and peace to the situation, it is starting to settle and you don't have to isolate yourself so much. I'm being very drawn to the amount of snow in all of these, which makes me think of things slowing down, resting, or maybe being hidden just below the surface, because like snow covers the earth in a blanket, and while it is beautiful, it can cover up stones, wood, grass that is growing and needs air, or could be nutrients. It could be covering up something that very much needs attention in this time. And with the Hermit card coming out of its reversal state like that, or coming into its reversal state like that, I feel like there's going to be a lot more awareness that you're going into this next chapter with than you maybe did at the beginning of the other. And that's incredible, because that just means you grew. You developed. You are not the person that began that other chapter. That's an incredible thing. You have guardians of the land, protection, watching over you. And I would agree with that, because in the Two of Shields, he has a wolf or a coyote behind him. In the Eight of Wands, she has her horse that she is riding. And even the Hermit has the birds out in the horizon and on his own staff. So you have never been alone. You've never walked a day on this earth alone. And I don't want you to feel like you're isolating yourself by saying, I need some time or space, or I need to separate myself from this group of people. Sometimes you truly need to do that just so that you can discern what are your thoughts and what are other people's thoughts. That is a very heavy thing that we sometimes struggle with, is when we're growing up, people are always saying, like, you know, what do you want to be when you grow up? And like, you tell your parents and they're like, okay, well, we'll work on this. And oftentimes they don't let that dream change. Or maybe even parents or people around you are telling you who you have to be. Like, they're forcing you to go into school for gynecology, and you really want to do cosmetology, something different. The Earth Spirit of Stability is helping you find your grounding and foundation to move your life in the direction that it wants to go now. The Willow Spirit of Flexibility is asking you to bend and shift with the changing situations and let go of what needs to be let go with the Spirit Guardian of Autumn. There is truly something beautiful and incredible about your energy here, Aquarius, that deserves to be honored and respected. And it's like you are very akin to my own soul here, Aquarius, because like I see and feel your passions. Like, you are nothing if not passionate. And like, you have so many dreams of just like, I'm gonna make this video game and write this book and film this movie and create this world. And I'm just like, I love it, I love it, I love it. We're overwhelmed. And I understand. I'm creating a business, doing a YouTube channel and a TikTok channel, writing 2 books and doing the art for them, as well as, you know, trying to heal. So I understand how this gravity can feel so frustrating. But Spirit is trying to help you find your stability and foundation so that you can give attention to everything that deserves your attention and let go of what is ready to be let go. Bring some equilibrium into your life by opening up and saying, I can't do it all. Help me, Spirit. Help me, Mother. Help me, Father. And you will be surprised by the miraculous ways they come in to aid you, dear child. Have a beautiful day, my love.